So, I read this book the other day. It's called The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. And in the book, he basically says how he tells us how people are their most true selves from the ages 0 to 5 because there are no social factors involved. So, from the ages 0 to 5, you're learning. You're learning about who you are. You're learning about who the world is. It's a learning phase. It's the most you'll ever learn ever. You learn a language like that. You are super good at adapting. And in those times of when you're 0 to 5, you will show your most authentic self. So, when we grow up, Robert Greene, he talks about when we grow up, after the age of 5, we start to realize that our true selves, we need to adapt them in order to fit in to the cultural or societal standards set in place. So we start to wear the same clothes as people, where before we didn't really care. It was just whatever we had. We start to talk the way other people talk around us. We start to just, the hobbies that we have, we start to throw them away because they don't fit into what the society wants. And that's sad. But it will happen in every culture. It's not just because it's this new culture of video games and screens. It's not because of that. It always will be. There always will be this social expectation for you to be something. The idea that we will one day get to a culture where everyone can be who they want to be is, I think, idealistic. But we can learn to thrive in the culture that we are set in place now. So when you're setting big goals for yourself, when you're looking for your dreams in the future, what is my mark going to be on this world? I think you could learn a lot by just looking at who you were as a kid. Look at what you liked. Figure out why. Not why. Figure out what you liked, yeah. This is a good conversation opener with your parents. What did I like as a kid? What were the big things that I was into? Not video games, not the time-wasting stuff, not the dopamine stuff, but the actual good things. When I was young, I loved tractors, as all boys do. I loved to move them around. I loved my favorite game on the iPad. I got like a half hour a day on the iPad. What I would do is I would go on there and there was this construction game and I was mesmerized by this game. I saved up for I don't know how long. I'd have to ask Mom, but I saved up and I bought this game. It was $12 and I remember that. And I loved this construction game so much. And after this past week, after this, on the Christmas break, I was trying to evaluate what should I do. I like creating stuff. I like building stuff. I built this YouTube channel. I put this YouTube channel up. I'm working on starting a business. And, well, actually, the business is that thing. When I was a kid, my only friend was my camera. Not my favorite, it was my only. I'd walk around with the camera, and I wouldn't video like I'm doing right now. I'd hold the camera like this, and I'd just walk around the streets. 10 minutes. I'd just walk down the street and video everything I saw. Everything and nothing. The world was wonder to me. And that this camera could save stuff onto an SD that my eyes had seen was just insane to me. It was insane. And I didn't think about it then. It was just, I did it. It didn't matter whose camera. It didn't matter what camera. I got a $50 camera for my birthday one year, and I used that thing so much. I walked everywhere. The first thing I did when I got it, do you think I went? It was an action camera. Do you think that I went and played with people? No. I went and walked with my camera, and I just went and videoed the world. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not videoing the world, I'm videoing my experiences of the world so that I can help you. So if you're right now looking at long-term goals that you're wanting to make, big goals, it might be time to look at who you used to be and see if there is any merit to what is there. Because I think even just looking in the past, you can learn a lot about the future. Yeah. This is, I'm not sure what the length of this video is, but it is 10 o'clock and I've got school early tomorrow, so I'll probably wrap it up here. When I sat down for this video, I didn't know what I was going to record. I just sat down and started recording because I needed to post a video today. And I think this information is definitely useful for some people out there. This is such a weird camera angle, I know. Most of you probably left just because of that, but create, don't consume. All right.